Hello, and welcome back. Week 9 of the NFL season is upon us, and I have 5 picks. I went through every team, and I found my 5 favorites. They aren't going to be plus 200, plus 3. They're going to be about minus 150 to minus 250 per leg. I got 5 legs to choose from. We got all the games set up here, so we will run through them all, and I will explain why. We will start off with the Pittsburgh Steelers. DK Metcalf, I want him to have over 50 receiving yards. He gets about 67, haha, per game, but look at the defense. They allow a lot of receiving yards. If you can click on them, they're solid green across everything. If we go over to DK Metcalf's receiving yards and get on the line of 50, he's a minus 168 to have 50. And I think that is, for DraftKings, I really think that's a really good line. He's hit that in almost every single game this season except for 2. But that was before Darnold started doing a lot better. I think this is a really great pick. 83 to have over 50. Yeah. So, that's my first pick. We'll head down to the Green Bay Packers. And we're looking at the Panthers' defense. They allow a decent amount of yards to tight ends. And who does Jordan Love go to for a lot of their throws? It's Tucker Kraft, their tight end. I have him to have 40 plus receiving yards. Head over down to line 39. He has a 71 prop finder rating. He's hit that in every single game, but the Panthers defense allows a lot to pretty much everything on tight end. I really think this is a great choice. I mean, if we're looking over here, receiving yards, Dalton Kincaid, and I mean they split 38 receiving yards. I mean, all 3 of these. Last week, they split almost 50. Well, if we're looking at the other tight ends for the Packers, it's Fitzpatrick. He barely gets any. It's only Tucker Kraft and maybe a little bit of Louis Musgrave. But that's it. They only have 1. If we're looking at receiving yards, we look at the week before, Mason Taylor at 31. I mean, Shoemaker, that hit 40. This hit 40. This hit 40. They're all hitting 40. So I don't see why Tucker Kraft couldn't. Let's move on to the next game, which is the Chargers and the Titans. And the Chargers they have a couple of people. McConkey's questionable. Disley's questionable. But I have Quentin Johnson to have 30 plus receiving yards. And I don't know what the odds are right now because the line is about, looks like on FanDuel is about a minus 162. But he's hit this in every single game this season. He's had 70 in almost everything except for the last 2. He has 46 and 30. But if you're looking at the Titans' defense, they allow a lot of receiving yards and almost green everywhere except for catchable passes that were dropped. I can totally see this happening. Quentin Johnson with 30 receiving yards. Final 2, we head to the Raiders and the Jags. I have for the Jags, Brian Thomas Jr. He is questionable, but we'll see how questionable he is if he's even playing. I have him to have 50 receiving yards again. Oh, oops, there you go. I mean, he's, again, a hit or miss. I had him to have 40 or 50. I might bring this down to 40. As we bring it down to 40, he does pay slightly less. But he's hit done everything except for 2 games. He's 5 out of the last 7. Versus 50, he has just short. I mean, he has 49, so it's a 40 or 50. It's just up to you. And last but not least, we head down to the Commanders and the Seahawks. And Seahawks, we look at wide receiving, and I'm going right to their number 1 pick, Jackson Smith-Njigba. Receiving yards, I want him to have 70. Not 95 because that's just a hit or miss, but him to have 70 is a minus 312. He says every game this season. I mean, receiving yards gained after defensive contact. These 2 are a little red, but everything else is green. I think these are 5 picks. I mean, we can actually, you know what, let's do that quickly. Let's head over to DraftKings. And I think NFL kickoff just happened, so we will head over to NFL. And there's no score yet, I just started. And we will head down over here, and we're going to look at all the teams. So Chargers, Titans, so let's just see how much it would pay. So I have Quentin Johnson, 30 plus receiving yards, so he's here. That's Goids and Quentin Johnson. Looks like I might have to do 25 because 30 is not on there, which is fine. So we have 25. It's I'm gonna use Fanatics, so we'll see what it is on Fanatics. Packers, I need Tucker Kraft to have 40 receiving yards. Is he on here? Yes, he is. Him to have 40 is a minus 266. So obviously this isn't going to pay too much, but if you want to parlay, there's your parlay. DK Metcalf to have 50 receiving yards. If I can find him, there he is, 50. Yeah, minus 170. I feel like that's going to be really, really good odds for DK Metcalf. Then we need Brian Thomas, who's on the Jags. Looks like that is a 3 o'clock game. Receiving yards, Brian Thomas to have 50. And then Jackson Smith and the Jigba, which I'm pretty sure is Sunday Night Football. It is Sunday Night Football. Receiving yards, Jackson Smith and the Jigba to have 70. Yeah, it's a minus 312. So this would pay 5.7 times your money, which I guess isn't too bad. With Quentin Johnson, let me check Quentin Johnson's on Fanatics on my phone. Give me 1 second. I don't have Fanatics on my phone. But it would pay about 5.7 to 1. Which isn't really that bad. I can totally see all these guys doing what they need to do. I have a couple of free bets too, so we'll see. Alright, that's it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is week 9, I believe, right? It's not week 8. Is this week 9 or 8? It is week 9. Yeah, I thought it was week 9. The Dolphins already took a timeout. Why? I don't know. But that's it. I will see you guys probably for week 10. But wait, no. Week 10 is the 9th. I will not be in town for week 10. I'll try to make a video on it before I leave. But because I can still gamble in Vegas if I wanted to. But that's just what we're going to do. So I hope you guys enjoy. And I will see you in the next one.